everyone, welcome to my new video. I'm sorry for the background, but if you're a regular viewer of mine, you know that my backgrounds are always mess. I don't know, can you hear the rain and thunder? Wait a second. I'm really curious if you heard anything. Probably not, but I still hope that you heard. It's not hurricane outside, but it's very strong rain. Yeah, no, how do I say? It's pouring. It's pouring rain. Sorry, how do I say it? Okay. And if you can hear, Zlatic is barking. Right now he is quiet, but he was barking a few seconds ago because there is thunder and he is scared and he doesn't like thunder. What I'm gonna be doing in this video? So, for many months, I was thinking about huge project. I wanted to create a huge sculpture, how do you call it, for dacha, for summer house of my grandparents and parents. And I started thinking about this project probably in the beginning of this year, and I started making sketches. I'll show you here. I started making tons of sketches because I wanted to make a perfect sculpture. There at the dacha or at the summer house, we have this chopped tree, and I wanted to use it as a foundation for my sculpture, where I place animals. When I decided that this is the sketch that I like the most, started the sculpture using foil and sculptural plasticine. I made a sculpture of hedgehog, magpie, and hare. When I made this sculpture out of sculptural plasticine, I started thinking about how I want to use silicone mold and make sculpture out of powder plaster. That's where I'm stuck. I'll show you how my working space looks like. It's a mess, everything in silicone mold and in plaster. You know, the first stage when I was making this sculpture of sculptural plasticine, it was a little difficult because I didn't know how to make hedgehogs. I never sculpted them before, and I don't think I ever painted them. Okay, no, I painted them, but I didn't paint the close-ups of these paintings. So this is why I was struggling a little with the sculpture. But I'm glad how my sculpture turned out, and right now I'm realizing that this is the easiest thing in this project. At first I need to make plastic sculptures. Then, if it would work as I planned, I would make stone sculptures. The small test stone sculptures. Then, if it would be alright, I would start making a huge sculpture. I promised that I'm gonna make this sculpture to my family, so I wanted to finish it. Plus, this is a very interesting project. I'm not someone who would be like, oh, this is too difficult, this is why I'm not gonna do it. I'm someone who would say something like, this is difficult and this is why I'm gonna do it. So yeah, that's my project. Plus, I'm sorry about this video, that this video is not perfect in terms of recording. I was in a flow state when I was making sculpture, and I forgot to check my cameras to look if footage is good. And when I realized that recording doesn't look very good, I was like, well, shit, what do I do with it? So yeah, I don't know if this is watchable. I was trying to edit it so it would be watchable. I hope you still enjoyed it, this shitty quality. Yeah, subscribe to DreamyNatalie, shitty quality every day. If we would talk about my art projects, currently I'm working on my sculpture, my oil painting and portrait is in progress. Plus I have a lot of footage of my Photoshop paintings. I'm gonna post it probably tomorrow. I'll record video and post it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in next videos. Bye.